joining us now to discuss all this about the flock cameras. He's a policy veteran at the Tennessee State Senate and the author of the book, how fitting, Digital Bill of Rights. Yeah, I want to know mine in this new AI world. Trace Wittum, back on Real America. Trace, I think I know where you stand if I say pros and cons with these flock cameras. I have a feeling you're going to say that all the cons outweigh the pros. Am I wrong?
Well, I think, we are talking about a lot of symptoms, and that's okay because it's a new technology and everybody is trying to figure out which way to get a hold of this.
Sure.
Let's be very clear. The idea of a digital bill of rights is to establish a digital personhood, giving people a legal standing in the digital world. People, just like when the Bill of Rights, when Jefferson wrote it, it was an agrarian society. It was built on free labor, if you will. Well, it's my idea that it's kind of happening again, in a sense, in the digital world, except you don't exist. We have these conversations about name, image, and likeness for some of our favorite football stars. Their image is protected, but what about yours? Of course, they want to make it about safety, and there's a lot of pros for safety again.
Sure.
But some of the cons are, what are they doing with all my data that I don't even know about? Are they actually selling and making money? So these private companies are getting government contracts, they're getting paid for that, and then they're collecting data on you without your consent, and they're selling that and making more money off you. Meanwhile, you're being tracked and don't even know about it.
Yeah, that one case out of Colorado, and I think I saw a couple others, at least 2 or 3, where they literally pulled people over, guns drawn, thinking they were a really bad guy, and it was an innocent person because the camera got it wrong and fed information to local authorities. Hey, you're looking for a blue Honda with a license plate that maybe ends in 23. So somebody sees a blue Honda, they pull it over, guns drawn. We think you're our bank robber. Oh no, it's a sweet mother of 3 that didn't do jack squat. So you've got those instances where AI screws up. And then I gave you 2 instances where the cops are misusing them to track people. I mean, let's be real, humans sin. I know AI doesn't know how to sin, but humans sin. So I'm worried about humans misusing the flock cameras and AI, which is not perfected, getting information wrong. So for me, I'm a no on these things right now. Trace?
The digital economy, in my mind, really started on September 11th, as we talk about that anniversary. And what I mean by that is it opened up the Patriot Act, which was an argument about what was essential data collecting for security and law enforcement. But here it is again in the digital economy. See, we didn't know. I was a proud patriot, proud of the troops, and America first. So you better believe any terrorist against America, yeah, you can search me. I'm proud to volunteer if that's what it means. But actually what I found out was, no, you just didn't tell me that we were building these AI models and you were going to use us to build the digital universe, a digital economy, digital tracking, but you're selling it to us as safety. And like I said, there's a lot of cons there, not to be against police or not to be against safety. But you see how they're doing this? They're selling us a bag of goods, but it's not good.
No, listen. Patriot Act, as we all thought 25 years ago, coming up next month, was a good thing, so we didn't get attacked ever again by radical terrorists. However, the government and the deep state has abused that, and they're spying on Americans, and I call BS. And these flock cameras seem like one more way that they could be abused, where certain law enforcement agencies, maybe your local cops wouldn't do it, but obviously if a local police department has access to flock cameras, we know that the CIA or NSA or anybody else could tap in and get that same information and use it against American patriots. And that's another con to me. Trace, where do I find this book you wrote, Digital Bill of Rights? I think I need to read it.
The book's on Amazon, and the subtitle is A Revolution for We the People 2.100. Look, I've been talking about the year 2100 and what that looks like. We're building the society now. I built this. It's AI literacy at its core for someone who's going into the workforce or someone who might be older and has a choice. Either learn or AI may take your job.
Yeah, it's probably going to happen to me. They're just going to have
it could happen to either of us.
They're going to have a hologram, Trace.
That's
like
right.
A producer in the back is going to type the script from a field producer that went out and got the information. No reporter needed anymore, no anchor needed, and then a hologram Dan Ball is going to give you the news. That's what's
and remember,
happen.
Dan, every time you click, scroll, it's digital labor. Don't let the corporations define it. We're doing it. We're identifying each other on social networks. That's digital labor. Ask Facebook. They're not paying you for it.
Great point. Trace Wittum, thank you, brother, for opening our eyes. Appreciate you. Take care.
You, Dan.
Yep.